All right, so people say competition's a bad thing, but it's really not. Let's take a look at this. We got Starbucks right here in the background, right? We got a busy boulevard, full of people out here, everywhere, all day long, walking up and down. Plenty of them are thirsty. They're gonna wanna go on Starbucks. But let's just see if there's any competition around here. Less than a block away, we got Alfred's Coffee. One more coffee shop, plenty of happy customers, tons of people still walking on the boulevard, but I believe there's more coffee shops. Let's see. Coffee and Plants, great little coffee shop. No more than half a block in the alleyway from Alfred's Coffee, and no more than a block away from Starbucks. But are there more coffee shops? I believe there are. Yeah, and here we got Blue Bottle Cafe, wonderful coffee, but yet 2 blocks away from the last coffee shop. So why is it that you think all these coffee shops can thrive? Is it because their location? Is it because there's tons of customers? What is it? Is it because it's culturally acceptable to drink coffee all day long? I think it's a mix of all of it. But one thing I'll say for sure is that having more options for coffee is a good thing, and everybody benefits from the competition. That's what I think. Oh, this place has really good coffee too, by the way. Amada Cafe, great coffee, good espressos. Oh, but wait a minute, what is that? Copa Vida. Great coffee shop, right across the street, yet again. But I do believe there's more coffee shops. And then we got 85 Degrees, one more cafe. Like there's about 17 coffee shops in a few block radius over here in Old Town Pasadena. All of them are thriving. You walk in, there's customers, people are drinking. So competition is not a terrible thing. It's all about getting proximity to the customer. You want to get close to the customer. Forget the competition, just be awesome at what you do and get near your customer and you'll thrive. You know, essentially what competition does is it tells you that there's a market. It tells you that there's a need. It tells you that there's existing demand from customers. You know, a lot of companies and people say, oh, I'm looking for the white space, I'm looking for something where there's no one in. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that either. But it doesn't mean competition is bad. Competition can be very helpful if you use it. I mean, look at all these coffee shops and cafes around here. They're all using it to benefit each other. So don't think you need to be the lone wolf out there. I mean, you can say the same thing about bars, by the way. So, funny enough, one of the very first coffee shops I used to go to in the 90s, one of my all-time favorite coffee shops was this place right here called the Equator. Yeah, I loved it. But they're not a coffee shop anymore. They're now a restaurant and a bar. So I don't know what to say about that. I personally love that there's all these different coffee shops. I think it's tight. I mean, as a patron and someone who drinks a lot of coffee, you turn the corner and you're in an alleyway and all of a sudden you see this really awesome coffee shop. I mean, what's wrong with that? I bet this place is gonna be packed. How much coffee can people drink, right? And there you have it. I picked a spot. Why this spot? Doesn't really matter because I'm probably gonna go to another one the next week, and that one the week after, and the one down the alley with the week after that. So competition, it's all about the customer base. That's it. That's the key.